Hello, this is the one, the only Bear. I don't think I have to give my credentials to everyone. I taught English in the Republic of Korea in South Korea. I have thousands of Korean subscribers on my main channel. So, by popular demand, I've been asked to give a video about the death of Kim Jong-il. First of all, let me say this. If there's one man that has had the balls to consistently stand up to the American military industrial complex government and the so-called New World Order, it is Kim Jong-il. That's right. Sure, the man was a despot. The man had questionable leadership ability, but he stood up and he stood the test to the New World Order, the United States government, to any foreign powers. He kept North Korea a sovereign nation throughout his lifetime, and he died that way. And I think that is, in many ways, a respectable death. Yes. Now, the future, of course. Kim Jong il was an eccentric. He was not a good leader. I'm not saying he was, just because he had the courage and balls to stand up to the rest of the bullying Americentric world. I'm saying now that with the great successor, Kim Jong-un, I think Kim Jong Un, as we know, studied in Switzerland. He's imbibed in liberal European philosophy and theory. He had many friends who were Europeans. I believe Kim Jong Un has the potential to be one of the greatest heroes of this century by uniting North and South Korea under a democratic rule. That's right. For all you bitches that call me a commie, well, I support democracy. I don't believe democracy is always happening in the United States. I think democracy right now is and has been thriving in South Korea, in the Republic of Korea, the good guys, so to speak. And I think it shows in their very strong protest culture, protesting the FTA, the free trade agreement with the United States, and the United States trying to get rid of bad beef on the South Korean people. They showed great ability to mobilize and protest, and that's beautiful. That's wonderful. Yes, Juche, the philosophy, religion behind the state of North Korea, which is not communism, which is its own unique Kim Il sung, Kim Jong il brand of totalitarianism, has got to go. That's right. Juche is wrong. It's bad. It's not good for the people. It has to go. And as I said, Kim Jong un can usher in great change by trying to maintain stronger friendships and actually work toward unification with South Korea. That's what the Korean people want on the ground in South Korea, that I am friends with in real life, on Facebook, on YouTube, that I am friends with, and I now communicate that way. South Koreans talk to me. I haven't felt a great deal of mourning, of course. I haven't felt a great deal of happiness on the ground in South Korea. It's not like South Koreans are like, yes, he's dead. No, that's how Americans feel, because the American people are suckers for an enemy that the American government gives them and says, hey, this man's bad. This man's an enemy. The American people are absolutely suckers for that. You know you are. Not my viewers, but the people. So, Kim Jong un has the potential to start real unification. But the problem is, of course, who does not want unification? That's right. Who wants North Korea to stay Juche or Juche, or as Americans are mistakenly calling it, communist? The United States, of course. Because think about it, the United States military bases in South Korea are serving as a bulwark against China. the only reason South Korea allows those bases there is, of course, the protection the United States is giving South Korea against North Korea. Also, by the way, if you want to really go back in history, as I said, South Korea has a wonderful democracy and protest culture, in some ways even richer than that of the United States. It has not always been so, and South Korea was under fierce totalitarian military dictatorship rule up until the 1980s, fully supported by the United States of America. That's right. So, the future is what we're all looking at on the Korean Peninsula, and the Korean people want unification. They want to see one united Korea. I have LG, Samsung cell phones. Guess where they're made? China. Fuck that. They should be made in Korea. North Korea. Fine. Make them in North Korea. Kim Jong-Un, open up a little more. Open up. We already have wonderful cooperation with the Kaesong Industrial Complex, run by many South Korean interests, that is thriving in North Korea. So, no, the DMZ, people cross it, okay? Okay, Americans, trust me. I know. But we need more of that. We need more cooperation, and we need to slowly move toward unification. Kim Jong-un, as this great successor, I do salute you and respect you, but I want to see you get rid of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea and replace it with one country simply called Korea. Not South Korea, not North Korea, that has a thriving democracy and powerful, rich protest culture. That's what I want. Look, any comments relating to anything about me and my looks, my appearance are just going to be deleted, and you're going to be laughed at. My credentials don't need to be backed up, and if they must be, please refer to some of my videos on my iBundangbear channel and the comments, especially by Koreans, about Dokdo, about Korea in general, about the EC, about Yasukuni Shrine in Korea, okay? Everyone, you know I love my people all over the world. Let's have it. One united Korea. Taehamingu. Taehamingu.